story time, so let's all stand up. All right. And let's wave. Let's wave and sing hello to our friends. Can you wave at your friends and sing hello? We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. We smile and sing hello. We smile and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we smile and sing hello. Can you put on your biggest smile? Your biggest smile. Love your smile. Good job, everybody. Good job. All right. So today, our program is going to be about apples. Do you like apples? Do you like apples? I like apples. What color apples do you like? What color? What color apple do you like? Huh? Do you like red apples? Do you like yellow apples? No? Do you like green apples? Yeah. And aren't there white apples? Yeah, there are white apples. Okay. All right. So, you know what? Each apple has a different taste to it, too. Some apples are sweet. Some apples are a little tart, a little sour. Do you like the sweet ones? Yeah. Some apples are a little hard. Some are soft. But I like apples.
I don't like the skin.
You don't like the skin on the apples? The peeling? You don't like the peeling on the apples? Okay. I like someone to peel them for me. Take all the peeling off. Yeah, and slice it all up. All right. Well, today, I'm going to start off with a book. I know that. I know that. Apples. Let's see if you know that. Let's see if you know. Apples by Clara Lewin. Okay. An apple is a fruit. Apples are a kind of fruit. They are sweet and crunchy to eat. Did you know that? Apples can be red, green, or yellow. They don't say anything about a white one, but there are some white apples. Most of us eat apples. We have warts eat apples too. So do many other animals. What kind of apples do you like best? Huh? Red? You like the red apples best? Apples are good for us. Apples are good for our bodies. Did you know that? Some people eat an apple every day to help them stay healthy. Apples give us energy. You know what energy is? Huh? It gives us like strength. Makes us strong. Helps you to run fast, to move fast. Yeah. Fruit is good for us. What other fruits do you like to eat besides an apple? You like bananas? What else?
Pineapple?
You like pineapple? Oh, somebody said blueberries? Okay, very good. Looking at an apple has different parts. It has the stalk, it has the peel. On the outside of an apple are the stalk and the peel. Inside are the flesh, the core, and the seeds. See, the flesh, the seeds, the core. Try planting apple seeds in potting soil. Keep the soil damp. In a few weeks, the seeds should start to grow. You can grow your own apple tree. Did you know that? Miss Brittany, are you growing an apple tree?
Yes.
How many?
Just one.
Just one. grow on trees. Apples are the fruit. Apples are the fruit of the apple tree. This apple tree is growing in a backyard. These apple trees are growing on a farm. Now, many fruit farms grow apples. The trees are planted in big fields called orchards. Apple blossoms. In spring, apple trees grow flowers called blossoms. Blossoms stay on the apple tree for 2 or 3 weeks. Then tiny apples begin to grow on the tree. In the blossoms is a yellow dust called pollen for fruit to grow. Pollen needs to move from one flower to another. Insects move the pollen as they feed. Insects like to eat the pollen. Then apples ripen. During the summer, the apples get bigger and bigger. By the fall, they are ripe. Young apples are small and hard. Apples need plenty of sunshine and rain in order to grow. Some apples change color as they get ripe. So they can start off one color and then they can change. From orchard to store, ripe apples are picked and put into boxes, then are taken to markets and stores. The apples are picked by hand. We can buy many different kinds of apples in stores. Apples have to be picked very carefully. What happens to an apple if you bump it or drop it? What happens to the apple? What happens to it? Huh? It bruises the apple. Yeah. It makes a really bad spot on the apple. Apple juice. Who likes apple juice? You do? Some apples are used to make apple juice. Machines crush the apples and press out the juice. These apples are going into an apple press where they will be made into juice. This is a press. And it presses the apples and makes the juice. Apple juice is sold in bottles and cartons. It takes 2 whole apples to make a glass of juice. Did you know that? 2 whole apples can make a glass of juice. Cooking with apples. We often eat apples raw. We can also cook them in different ways. Apples make delicious pies and desserts. What is your favorite apple treat? Do you have a favorite apple treat? You like apple pie? Okay, apple pie.
I like regular apples.
You like
Regular apples.
Okay. Okay. All right. Have you ever heard of an apple turnover? Apple fritter? Apple crisp? Yeah. Apple chips?
You like dried apples.
Dried apples. Okay. Very good.
He likes applesauce.
Applesauce. Yeah. All right. And there's so many other things that we can learn about apples. All right. All right. Good job. Guess what? What are the things that they make at the fair and they dip them down in red stuff and then some of them are in caramel? Huh? Candy apple. I bet you like those kind of apples, right? Yeah, I bet you do. All right. Can we open and shut them? Can we open, shut them? Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Let's open, shut them. Open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Let's creep them, creep them. Creep them, creep them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Now open up your little mouth. Ah! But do not let them in. All right, so we open, shut them, give a them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Let's creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Now open up your little mouth. Ah! But do not let them in. One more time. Let's open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little tap, tap, tap. Let's open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Let's creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Now open up your little mouth. Ah! But do not let them in. Good job. Well, friends, I need to tell you a story about a little red house that has no doors and no windows, but it has a star inside. Well, once upon a time was a little boy who had played all day long. He played with all his toys. He played and he played and he played and he had nothing else to play with. So he went to his mother and he said, "Mother, I played with all of my toys and I have nothing else to play with." And the mother said, "Well, son, why don't you go out? And why don't you go out and I want you to find this little red house that has no doors and no windows, but it has a star inside." And the little boy said, "Mother, where will I find it? Where will I find a little red house that has no doors and no windows, but has a star inside?" And the mother said, "Just go. Go and look." So the little boy, he left his mother and he went to look, but he could not find it. So he ran into his friend, a little girl. And he said to the little girl, he said, "Hey, friend, can you tell me where I can find a little red house that has no doors and no windows, but a star inside?" And the little girl said, "No, I can't tell you, but why don't you go and ask the farmer? The farmer knows lots of things. Maybe he can tell you." So the little boy, he walked on and he ran right into the farmer. And the farmer said, "Hi there." The little boy looked at the farmer and he said, Farmer, can you please tell me where I can find a little red house that has no doors and no windows but has a star inside?" And the farmer said, "Well, I really can't tell you, but you need to go and ask your grandmother. Your grandmother is very wise. That means she's very smart. Go and ask your grandmother." So the little boy went to his grandmother. And he said, Grandmother, can you please tell me where I can find a little red house that has no doors and no windows, but has a star inside?" And the grandmother said, "Well, grandson, why don't you go and ask the wind?" Went the wind. And the little boy said, "Hey, wind! Please tell me where I can find a little red house that has no doors and no windows, but has a star inside." And the wind said, "Ooh, oh, into an apple tree. He ran right into an apple tree. And guess what fell off the tree?
Apple tree.
Huh? What fell off the tree? An apple. And guess what? The little boy said, oh my, this must be the little red house that has no doors and no windows, but it must be a star inside. So the little boy took home the apple and he took it to his mother. And he said to his mother, 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 is this the little red house that has no doors and no windows, but has a star inside? And the mother said, I think you found that little red house. Apple. And the mother split the apple. But you can't do this at home. It has to be a mom or dad that does it for you, okay? Or grandma. All right, or grandpa. But the mother split the apple. And look, inside he could see the stars. So this is the little red house. But this one is red and yellow. That has no doors and no windows, but has a star inside. Can everyone see the star? Can you see the star inside? That's the star. So this is the little red house that has no doors and no windows, but has a star inside. All right, let's all stand up. Let's all stand up. Can you point up high? Can you point up high? Pretend that's an apple tree. Can you say way up high?
Way up high.
In the apple tree. Two little apples. I want you to make little circles. Okay? All right. Two little apples. Can you put them up to your eyes? Two little apples stare down at me. Can you look down? Two little apples stare down at me. Now we're gonna have to get the apples out of the tree, right? Because we're gonna eat the apples, so we're gonna have to shake the tree. I shook that tree. Come on, shake that tree. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Now make those apples fall. Down they fell. Now what are we gonna do? We're gonna pick them up. We're gonna dust them off a little bit, all right? And then we're gonna take a bite. Were they good? Rub your tummy. That's a good apple. Rub your tummy. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. Way up high in the apple tree, two little apples stare down at me. I shook that tree. Come on, shake that tree as hard as I could. Down they came. Pick them up. Dust them up. Take a bite. Were they good? Good job. Good job. Hey, I need everybody to stand up. We're going to have some music. I need everyone to grab 2 sticks. Grab 2. apples. Picking apples. Have you ever been to an apple orchard? I've been to an apple orchard, but I pick most of my apples in the store, from the store. So we can pick apples in the store too, right? We pick the good ones, don't we? Right. Well, Mr. Connor's class went on a field trip. There's the bus. They're going on a field trip. Time for some apple picking, Mrs. Connor said. I will not pick apples, said Michael. Oh, what's wrong with Michael? Why doesn't Michael want to pick apples? Injun climbed up a pointy ladder. He pulled down 12 red apples. 1 dozen, he said. 1 dozen apples. That's 12 apples. Linnea and Hannah picked apples off the ground. They found 10 green apples. My back hurts, says Hannah. My back hurts. Injun and Becca shook the tree. 4 red and green apples fell down. That was easy, said Injun. Nick and Emma jumped up and picked 7 speckled apples each. Hard work, said Nick. Hard work. Katie sat on the ground and waited till apples fell into her lap. She got 2 golden apples that way. No sweat, said Katie. No sweat. The apples were piling up. Michael added 0 apples to the pile. A lot of apples. Did you know apples have names? Asked Mrs. Connor. That is an idard, said Mrs. Connor. Said Injun. This one is a Honeycrisp, and this one is a Russet, and that one is a Crispin, said Mrs. Connor. Crisp, said Nana. Boring, said Michael. Boring, boring, boring. And this one is for you, Michael, said Mrs. Connor. What? Said Michael. It's a Granny Smith. Have you ever heard of a Granny Smith apple? They are very good. This is a Granny Smith, said Mrs. Connor. Smith? Said Michael. That is my name. My name is Michael Smith. Now will you pick some apples? Asked Mrs. Connor. I picked this one, said Michael. The apple named for me. And that's the end of picking apples. All right. Well, let's stand up. I think we have a little more music time. We have time to go around with the parachute for a minute. Parachute. All right. Let me get us some good music. Shoot, fly, don't follow me. Shoot, fly, don't follow me. Shoot, fly, don't have me where I belong. For I belong to somebody. Go up. Good job. And I will grab it. Where's my little head at? There you are. Okay. All right, friends. Well, this is going to end our story time on today. I'm glad you all came to visit. Remember to go into the main part of the library and check out our new section. Time you walk into the children's room, you will see all of the new books on the white racks. Okay, we got some neat things going on. We're going to have some new things we're going to be putting out soon. All right, so check us out. See what's going on. And also for the adults, we have the new section. Just walk all the way down the brick walkway, and you'll see everything sitting on the right-hand side. All right, let's stand up and let's sing our goodbyes. Let's wave goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing goodbye. We clap and sing goodbye. We clap and sing goodbye. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing goodbye. We smile and sing goodbye. We smile and sing goodbye. With our friends at story time, we smile and sing goodbye. And show me your biggest smile. Show me your widest smile. I need to see your smile. Good job.